Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to Compass Games Town Hall, episode 52, September 22nd. It's a pleasure to have you here. And boy, I'm really amazed. So I was paying attention to those that were checking in, our live viewers, and I lost track of the countries for the first time. I was trying to keep up. So we had Canada, Japan, Guatemala, Scotland, Perth, Australia. I didn't see Sweden yet, I don't believe, and I probably missed one or two countries. So again, thanks to our international audience that's joined us tonight. Really appreciate it. It's been we missed a week, obviously, so we're excited to be back. And I'll bring in Bill and Billy right now. Add them to the stream. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, good. How you doing? Were all those places you've been?
No, I haven't been to all those places. I haven't been to Australia at all, sadly. And I want to go to Japan. So we had somebody from Japan weighing in. So so a lot of countries checking in that I have not visited yet. That's for sure. So I appreciate everybody staying up either late or for some it's the next morning. Perth, Australia, and Japan, it's morning for them already. So they're all set up. So now we got a great audience. Got a lot of folks already on live. So I guess we've got quite a bit to cover tonight, actually, Bill. So it's going to be dangerous if you say for me to go somewhere because I'll have a ton of stuff to cover tonight. But if you want to start with anything in particular,
yeah, we're the convention is only like 2 months away.
That's true. It's coming up. Absolutely, it's just around the corner. I did a quick update as well just a moment ago, so I'll go ahead and share the screen just to let everybody see what's going on with that. So let me get that ready. But yeah, I'll go ahead and bring up here the expo. So we're 48 days out, so less than 2 months out from Compass Expo. Just to let everybody know, we're going to start doing email blasts, sort of preparatory emails out to all those who have signed up for the event. So we're going to be promoting a lot of special events, giving some tips as you get ready to attend the event, especially on if you haven't signed up yet, or if you're trying to figure out how to use the signups page. We'll be sending emails starting early next week. I just updated about a half hour ago. And by the way, our special events, which is hard to see, I realize on screen, so I'll try to make it a little bit bigger. So we've got, as you can see, the word designer almost everywhere, or in some cases, the developer. We've got a ton of designer/developer sessions already planned. We've got about 20 so far. So a lot of designers will be there, some with play tests or previews of their games that haven't been published yet. I've also highlighted in blue, Bill, 2 special tournaments we're going to have. We have the Return of the Bitter Woods tournament by Randy Heller, and also we have Jack Stalakas doing his European Turmoil tournament. I understand there's going to be a trophy given, a plaque to the winner. So it's going to be no holds barred. Should be a really great competition. So we've snuck in a few tournaments as well. And the attendee roster is now up to 78 attendees. So as you can see here in the list, we've got all our attendees along with their email addresses, and then the all-important sign-up page. The last 3 who just signed up aren't on the sign-up sheet yet, but I'll be adding them. But here's the sign-up sheet showing everybody's first, second, and third choice, as well as alternative choices. And the idea here, as you look at games people are signing up for, if you see games you'd like to play, you can just look for these people on the attendee roster, and you'll be able to email them directly. So that's a little bit about the updates to Compass Expo. We're nearly at 80 attendees, Bill. So we're getting there fast. So we're going to be approaching 100 here pretty soon, I'm sure, especially when the emails start going out next week to prep for the event.
Yeah, now the catalog is at the printers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that will be mailing probably end of next week. And it's slow mail, so don't get...
it takes a while to get out there.
It takes a while. Okay, the sale is actually effective now on the website.
Ah, good to know. Good to know the sale's already effective.
Yeah, because it's just easier that way to code everything in. So
okay, great.
Code everything, yes. That's me.
Well, that's an important announcement that all the catalog sales prices are now live. So that's big news. So that's great. That's great to hear.
Yeah, and so we have a lot of designers coming with their games.
Yep, for Expo.
Okay,
yep.
For Expo, I think some of these games you haven't even heard about. Right, the desert game I know we have one by Ernie, but we have one by that other guy that Bill's working on.
Yep, I can go back to the list.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on the list, is it?
I'll go see. Let me see what's on the list. So let me go back. I have to navigate back to the expo page. 1 second. And then we can take a look at the list again. So let me just go there before I share it. Here we go. So I'll make this a little bit bigger so it's readable again. So let's share that screen. So here we go. So hopefully everybody can see that. And yes, your wallet is going to get hurt for sure, but not only half as much. Because if you make it to Expo, for example, it's 50% off. So we have Gregory Smith doing a bunch of solitaire games for sure. We got Bill Cooper doing this Beneath the Southern Cross game. Got the tournament with Randy Heller. We got Greg doing a bunch of play tests. So we got British Tank Ace. Games people haven't heard of is
These are yours on there, Bill.
The Spanish Ulcer is a new title that Dick Sauer's the developer of. We have a Spanish designer who's coming in.
I got the other guy on.
We have Kevin McPartland doing The Great Hunger. That's another one. We've got Roger Nord working on 2 big updates, reissuing changes to Grand. So these are not just reprints; these are reissued games with some additions, enhancements, some things that Bill you had asked for to be done.
Yeah,
so
the greatest thing is
Yep.
Grand Army of the Republic. Remember, you couldn't play that solitaire. It was purely. I got it back in the 1980s, and I never played it. And he actually came up with a solitaire system for it. So
exactly. Then Lawrence of Arabia, he's added some event cards, some more historical flavor to the original Lawrence of Arabia that was printed way back when by 3W. He's enhanced this game as well, so it's great to see Roger. And he showed me at Constant World Expo all the progress he's made on both games. So yeah, they'll definitely have play tests going on there. New also from Wes Crawford is Engine Thieves. So that's another one that we're looking at. And I'm sure there's 1 or 2 at least missing here. I haven't done an update on these special events in the last 2 weeks, but we more than doubled. You know, when I did this last, we about doubled our events from last time. So lots of events coming up. We'll also have a seminar schedule we'll be putting together. That's why the email blast that start next week, as we get the plans and schedule more locked down, we'll be able to share that with everybody, and those will go out in the form of emails and updates during the town hall or Compass Game live sessions that we do weekly. So yeah, it's looking good. A lot of special events, a lot of designers, as you can see from all the names here, and I'm sure I'm missing a few. So that's going to be a nice part of Compass Expo, is an increase in participation amongst designers for sure. And anything else you want to add about Expo, Bill?
Nope.
Okay, we're good there. So I've got a lot of stuff on the docket for tonight. So I'll turn it back over to you for anything else you'd like to cover. I'll look here in the. Oh, they want to know if there's going to be a bouncy castle at the expo. You know, one of those. I had that with my son when he was about 7, 8 years old. He'd have a little bouncy castle. You could go
but the problem is we tried to get it, but because there's an age limit that you have to be 5 or older. Okay, I didn't think it applied to my.
And people are looking for signing up for the warehouse tour. I think we're looking to.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a charter bus to the warehouse, if possible.
Yeah. No, we can't have that.
All righty. Fair enough. All right. And then Jack here is just, and we'll provide more details. So part of the email blast we'll be starting to send out. We'll provide a lot more details about special events. So there is a tournament that Jack Staleka is doing for Europe and Turmoil. And this is a popular event. He's done it several times before. So again, he's got the plaque he's going to have ready for the winner, etc. So it's going to be a really nice prize. First time he's giving away a plaque at the tournament. So we'll be promoting all these events to all attendees with the email address they provided. So we're looking forward to that.
And American Tank Ace will start shipping late next week.
All right. Well, that reminds me, I should probably go to our schedule. So let me get out of this interface here and let me share the screen really quickly with the release schedule.
They pick up also next week.
So I'm going to share that, Bill. I'm going to show this right here. There we go. We can still be in here. So we did update the release schedule slightly, everybody. When we were last together, we did have No Peace Without Honor already shipping. So it wasn't showing it during the last town hall, but I've moved that over. So that's been updated. But there has been a shift here on upcoming title releases. That shift is basically Mori, Warriors of the Long White Cloud, has moved up in the schedule by several slots. So we have American Tank Ace next. Then Schnell boats. We just finished that Kickstarter, which I can show the Kickstarter page in a second. We just wrapped up that campaign earlier this week. But Maury, Warriors of the Long White Cloud, that's moved up now several slots in our schedule. So that's a bill audible that we just pulled. And that's going to be our next Kickstarter as well. So obviously, we do those Kickstarters in order of appearance of the games being released. So Maury, Warriors of the Long White Cloud is going to be next. So, and that is really the update we've made as far as the release schedule. If you look at the rest of the releases here on the left side, we haven't added any new titles after Fall of Tobruk left. So we're already going through Q1 of next year with these all these titles in here already. So when Bill's ready, he'll be adding additional titles to our schedule. But for now, we've got several months worth of releases, as you can see here, Bill. So so American Tank Ace, we're looking forward to that being the next release, obviously, and that's exciting news there for sure. And what would you like to, let me check the questions here. Let's see. Yep, Gimpy Gamer. So Gimpy's going to be doing his, I think Nate's going to do some videos of American Tank Ace. Did I get that right, Nate? I hope so. Hope I got that right. Let's see. Sniper confirmed, Killback. Yeah. Maury just moved ahead of several titles. Not many, but it did move up a few slots. So there we go. The blue hex is behind me right here. So to help you place your orders now, since the special prices are live on the website. So Roma Victrix for not quite a while, it seems. Yeah, I mean, don't forget, Bill mentioned earlier in the town halls, and Bill, you can talk about it again. If something's been out there waiting a long time on pre-order, I don't know if Roma Victrix qualifies as being out there a long time. I think we've got titles out there like Hitler's Last Gamble.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Schutztruppe. There's titles much longer period than Roma Victrix, I think. So I don't know. That would be sometime next year would get released, I'm sure, for that one. But you could always move up something immediately up the slot once it's received. Yes, Jack, Greg is a war design machine. That is absolutely correct. Any update, David? Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Any update on the expansion for Stellar Horizon?
Yeah, actually, it started artwork.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so that's in artwork now, David, which means all the development, all that is pretty much done. So once we go to artwork, we're not looking to change a lot of stuff. Consider that like a beta where things are sort of locked down.
And
we don't want to drive our artists crazy.
True. It's a standalone game.
It's a standalone game, so it's not just
okay. On the second.
Okay, perfect. So it's a standalone game, doesn't require the original Stellar Horizon. And Edwin, also on YouTube, wants to know status updates on Carrier Battle.
No, I think that's on the list.
Yes, it is. You're right. So if I go back, good point. Yep, you're right. It's on the list. So if I scroll down the list here just a little bit, it's right here. Yep, here we go, right here. So Carrier Battle Philippines Sea. If I go at about a clip of 2 per month, it looks like it's around the end of the year or possibly early next year. Can't tell. Depends what Bill does with the release schedule. But yes, Carrier Battle Philippines Sea, Edwin, is definitely there on the schedule, as you can see. Has there been much said about Western Front Ace at any point? Well, I think we've covered it in past episodes with interviews and such, but do you want to give an update?
Yeah, it's at the printers.
It's at the printers, yep.
And once that comes in, that goes out. So that's going to trump.
What's the latest status update on Road to the Rhine? I believe Joe Yaus is finishing up the artwork. I think the rule booklet's the last thing, which Greg Warren, who's on tonight. So Greg can post here in the comments section, everybody. But Greg's been working with Joe Yaus. A lot of the artwork's done, not all of it, but a lot of it's done. And I know Greg's wrapping up the rules, so he can perhaps give his own status update on that as well. What about release timing for Zeppelin Raider? I know you can give an update on that, Bill, because that's been getting worked on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Okay. Because we remember that's a deluxe.
Yeah. So that's updates.
Yeah. So
all their errata.
And I'll tell you, this is because people always ask, well, why does stuff take so long? Okay. I'll just give you a perfect example. Okay. And this is just how it works. Okay. Zeppelin Raiders had some issues, very minor issues that had to be made to the map and some charts. Okay. So about a year and a half ago, John contacts the original artist because remember, he has the files, okay, that can be worked on. We do not. Okay. And he has the font sizes. He has the layover. We don't have it. Okay. This was over a year and a half ago. We've been contacting the artist. Would he make these small changes? Okay. Oh, I'm too busy. Then he doesn't respond to John. And then he said, well, then he finally responds to John, what, 3-4 months ago?
Yeah, he did respond, and then I sent him all the files with the list of changes. But
and then he said, "Oh, I'm on holiday," and everybody knows what holiday means in Europe. And holiday means you take 3-4 weeks off. And in my experience, this is holiday with the artist. They take 3 or 4 weeks off and they don't do anything. Where in America, we're wackos where we're always doing stuff when we're on vacation. Okay, so that's been the dilemma. So the dilemma was we couldn't get the artist to make these changes, and we tried to get how we could make the changes, or our artist people, and they go, well, we can't do it, whatever, because we don't have the background. So I think we finally came to a solution a year and a half later, right, John?
Yeah. We another problem we had was when you don't have the original files, it's not just the file, it's the fonts, the typefaces. Yeah. And one typeface alone was $99. So the typeface we needed for just one small component, it's almost 3 figures just to get that for just stupid fixes. So multiply that by several typefaces. But the solution we finally found was we were able to find other fonts close enough that could pass and look very similar to the original. So that was good news. So that's the breakthrough we had, basically, was we were able to match up the typeface to the PDF.
So I think that's going to actually finally get to the rules have been done for a year.
Yeah, the rules were updated already. That's true.
The counters were done. Everything's been done for a year. Yeah. It was just that map stuff. Okay. Exactly. So I think what's happening is it should be done and off to the printers probably within 30-45 days.
Yeah, no, I think that's
finally seeing some light. So that's good news because we want to get that back out.
Absolutely. And some people are asking online about some of the older games like Tank Leader, Hitler's Last Gamble, so on and so forth, Panzerkrieg. So the one that's in the best shape out of that assortment is Hitler's Last Gamble. We're in the final rules layout that Art Lupinacci's doing, and it's huge. There's 2 huge booklets. There's a historical commentary booklet. Again, Danny Parker. If you know Danny Parker, the designer, started with SPI. He's written a lot of books on the Bulge, a lot of research. So he's doing a big piece for the game, just the historical background on the game as a separate booklet. So that's been getting laid out, and Art Lupinacci's also working on the rules booklet, which has a lot of illustrations going in it. So that one's making the most progress right now because that's the one we're trying to wrap up. Next in line would be Tank Leader. It has made some progress to try to get the rules done. We're not quite there yet, but that one's closer. Panzerkrieg, I hope to get the artwork started still as soon as I can. That one's been on hold, but we're trying to get that one started. So that covers a few comments from people. I'll give you a more thorough update because we got so much to cover tonight still. You won't believe what we have to cover tonight. But we'll definitely give a more thorough update because I have a Compass Games live session next week. So I'd like to save updates for next week because we have so much we still need to cover tonight, Bill. I'll absolutely plan to do that. So, So I think that if we can take a break for a moment from the questions, because I think I want to get these pre-orders done. Is that okay? Is that okay if I do that, Bill? Or did you want to
do it?
Okay, so let me get that ready. So just hang on for 1 second while I get the pre-orders ready. So we've got several pre-orders, everybody, tonight that we're going to be doing. So let me get that ready. So let me just go here. I have to go behind the scenes. You can't see it on screen, obviously, but I just have to go in here to make some updates. So let's start with, we're going to start here. So let me just update this one. And this will show up on the website for everybody once I make this change. So just to let you know, this will show up for you as well once this update happens. So I'm making it right now. And that will allow me to go now to the website. Sorry for the delay, Bill, but that gives me a chance to get this done so we can make these pre-order announcements now. So let me go ahead and get the first one started. And again, so we're going to go here to some pre-game order announcements. So let's do this. So we have several for tonight, everybody. So yeah, sit down, get comfortable, get your coffee, whatever you need to drink. We're going to go through a bunch right now. So the first one is, let me pull up the page, is right here. So we got Breaking the Change 2.0. So this is our first pre-order announcement for tonight. As Bill mentioned, the catalog's going to be going out pretty soon. Oh, there we go. So we'll go in, zoom in on Bill there. So Bill's showing the actual the game. Is this a preview copy, Bill, or is this sort of what's part of the inventory that's been received? So we're going through the components right now. So these are new scenarios, by the way. We added several new scenarios to the game, Breaking the Chains. There's 4 new scenarios, and we put them on player aid cards, so heavier stock cards. So we do have some updates I'll be talking about. So this is a 2.0, incorporates a lot of changes from the original release.
And we did do
Yep.
the Breaking the Chain supplements are in the game. That little supplement we included years ago.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so the supplement, which, yep, that's great. So that's included as part of 2.0. Perfect, great. So again, there's 4 new scenarios that Bill's actually showed some of those already. There are 4 scenarios spread across 2 double-sided player aid cards. That's how we've presented them. Then we've got some duplicate, cards for both players, for 2-player, that are included as well. So there's some additional tracks, the political status track for Breaking the Chains 2.0. More combat sequence, which is important. So obviously we've got some shared charts and displays. And solitaire. So this is a solitaire resolution. So yes, this helps improve the solitaire playability of the game. So there you go. So that's going to be specific. We always try to do that with the Compass releases. We always try to include.
And what we did do something is we're adding, there's a rule book. We're adding another little rule book or whatever, another little sheet with some questions that have been asked over the years. Not errata. There's just questions that have been asked online that the designer has answered. And then we have some strategy tips that we're going to put in that the designer had answered on Console World or Board Game Geek over the years. That because one of the things people always looked at was in some of these scenarios after the Chinese fire all their LCMs, it's sort of, they sort of take out Taiwan, they take out Japan. Okay. Yeah. And then people say, well, we're giving up. But he actually comes up with tips that it looks bad at the beginning. Okay. But here's what Taiwan and Japan can do to, get back on track.
Yep.
Okay. So
awesome. So yeah, if you got more you want to show there, I'll zoom in on you if you got some more you want to show. Yep, the map. So one difference, everybody, because this is 2.0. So there are changes throughout the game. So this new second 2.0 features a mounted game map. So this is one difference, is the map is now fully mounted. The counters, which Bill will show here in a moment, they're upgraded counters. And the rule booklet is now colorized. It's not black and white. It's a full color rule booklet, and it's got all the errata worked into it. So these counters are better quality than the original release. So these are upgraded counters. You can see
down here, the Breaking the Chains count. I mean, the supplement. See those
That's
yellow
the supplement.
ones?
Okay. Yeah, so the supplement that came out separately is now part of this game as well, and that's the counters that went with the supplement.
What? No. And there's 3 counter sheets. I didn't. Sure, buddy.
Yep.
All the counter sheets, but the 3 of them.
Yeah, map's going to be great because it's mounted. I think everybody likes to get these mounted map treatments, and also allows us to do a really good job with the counters when we do it all as a package. So
yeah. So there was a big disagreement, but I said the hell with it. Okay, because I said let's reprint Breaking the Chains, and people and the issue was, well, South China Sea. Okay, well, South China Sea is like the child of that. Okay, and it's the new version of it.
Yeah.
But South China Sea is a very different game. Okay,
yeah, that's true.
And what I find is Breaking the Chains is it takes on a different, more of an area than South China Sea did. Okay. because I don't think, and I might be wrong here, but I can't remember. I don't even think Taiwan's in South China Sea. It might be, but okay. And secondly, breaking the chains is the political aspect is a lot simpler, I think.
Okay, that's good to note.
You don't have cards and stuff like that, so that's why I did that. So that's why we're releasing this.
Yep. So just to let everybody know. So I'm at the website right now, and I'll go back out. So here's the website for, again, Breaking the Chains. You can all view it here. It gives you the description. It talks you through the new 2.0 edition, all the changes that were made. I should include that note about the supplement. That's important, and I don't think it's in here, so I'll need to add the supplement is included. Bill mentioned there's going to be designer notes and an FAQ. That's going to be added separately as well, separate little booklet. But if you scroll down, you'll see basically the full description of the game, product information, updated components, because the components have changed. There's additional materials now in the game, additional player aid cards, etc. The 4 new scenarios are on card stock, for example, and the map's mounted. So obviously that's been updated. But the components you can see now, if we just go take a quick look at the components, is we've got the back of the box. So the back of the box here, you can get a really good idea about the game.
I don't know.
Again, just live on our website. So again, that's all been updated. Also talks about the 2.0 upgrades in here, which just covers most of the upgrades. There's a few more, which Bill got into tonight. But you can see here, we provide you the back of the box so you can see more information. Here's the mounted game map that Bill was showing a moment ago. So you can see the map. You can also zoom in on it pretty well. So as you can see here, it will help you look at it full screen. I've done some sample counters here. Same idea. You can zoom in very closely on those counters to give you a better idea. And we did front sides only. So you can see the front sides of the counter sheets.
Now, what we did is we kept our original counters, okay? Mm-hmm. And what that means is these were counters that when you flip to the back, okay, and they were designed this way. This wasn't a production issue, okay? But we talked about is when you flip the counter to the back side, know how usually you flip it horizontally?
Yeah.
This is you flip vertically.
You flip vertically.
Okay, because it was just what the designer and the artist did back in, 2013 or 14. And we just said it works fine. There's no issues, but people are going to wonder why they're not a standard flip, because they weren't a standard flip to begin with.
Right. So some related questions. I think I can answer the Shin Godzilla question on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, Shin. I don't believe the order of battles got updated. We incorporated all the errata and we included the supplement.
Oh, no, there's no updated, because remember, this was always going to take place in the early 2020s.
Right.
So, and everything. So, no, it's just the same game with updates, but no updated.
Right. And then I was expecting this question, and I think we'll get it tonight for other games as well. We're going to be talking about shortly. Is there an update kit available for those who own the original game?
No, because everything changed.
Everything's new. All the components are new, so we can't really call anything out as being the same anymore. Yeah. So Fred, just want to give you that information. Everything's been updated as far as that goes. Let's see. And then I don't know the answer to this, Mo. Curious to know if there's any plans by John Gorkowski to explore the Marine littoral regiments in the game with a future supplement. So future supplement. I mean, that's something Bill could always look at for the future.
No, John has taken, because remember, he designed a lot of games for us. He designed a couple of games for other people. And he just wanted to take a little while. He just wants to take some time off and
take a breather.
Just enjoy stuff. Yeah. So he's not doing anything right now for us.
Okay. And then Edward on YouTube wants to know when you think you'll be charging for Schnell boats since the Kickstarter.
Late next week.
Late next week, Edward. Late next week. Update kit for Zeppelin Reader.
Because again, everything changed.
Everything got changed. Everything got updated in the game. Let's see. Don't know the answer to this, Shin. So you were curious. He was curious about updated order of battle because the original game, after the original game was published, the USN canceled the Zumwalt class DDG. So I can't even take that. I hope it's destroyers, but I don't even know the acronym for that. That shows my military prowess. I don't even know what DDGs are. Mo can answer that for me. But yeah, no, we didn't. I think you could take them out of the game yourself.
Yeah, you can take them out of your.
Take them out of the game yourself if they're not included anymore. Yes, prepare your wallets. But again, the good news is don't forget. See, we do the yin and the yang. Yes, there's more pre-orders and more to your wallet, but also all the special pricing from the catalog's already been incorporated on the site. So that's the yang. That's the good news. So you can save a lot of money. Destroyers. It was destroyers. I see. Thank you, Paul, for the destroyer guns. There, I got educated.
Oh yeah. Now this is off topic, but Mo has been working on the merchandise thing, and that should be up and rolling within the next 15 to 30 days. That you can order Compass merchandise.
Yeah, actually, it's live now. That was a surprise for tonight. So I wanted to announce to everybody, and I say, okay, Bill, so we're going to pretend that you approve of this. First of all, I need the green light from you. Do you approve that the merchant store is now open, or is it?
Well, I thought we weren't doing that today because we had so many stuff, but yeah, I don't care.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, the store is now open. Bill is approving me to say that.
I don't know how that can be when. No, I don't know because there's a piece that's missing.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't log in to do my piece with the billing and the other stuff, so I didn't think it was up and running.
Okay. I'll let Mo.
Who cares?
I'll let Mo take care of that one. But just here's a preview. So we'll call this a preview of. It's not open right now, but if you pretend there's a preview available from using Bitly at Compass. You can go preview it at Compass Merch. There's a little Bitly link. I use Bitly because it shortens the URL in half. It just makes it easier where you can almost copy or screenshot this. So just do Bitly and just do Compass-Merch. That will take you there. And you can see here, by the way, it's apparel, different types of apparel, homeware, accessories, drinkware. I like this one because if I go, for example, to this one, this is called the Compass Billy hoodie. Where's Billy? He's not in the camera. So Billy, this one's for you, Billy. So Billy, this one's for you. And again, Mo.
Go sell it.
So we got to tell Mo. We got to give a hat tip to Mo. He was up a few 3 a.m. nights doing this. But this is a piece of merchandise that started it all. You've seen Billy wear this on the Compass Games Town Hall. Now you can wear one too. So there you go. So there's the Billy hoodie that started it all. So I just wanted to. We have some descriptions of these things, obviously, or you can explore on your own. You can look at all the categories. There's different types of shirts. You can see different styles, motifs, get into drinkware, get into accessories, some homeware goods. So there's a lot of options here. So we can grow this. So this is really coming from the community. This is really driven by you guys. So I want to say thanks to all of you. You have all talked about numerous episodes about wanting the Billy hoodie and wanting merch from Compass. So this is us saying thank you for letting us know it's something you'd like. And if you don't see anything here that you'd like to see, I know Mo's taking the lead on this. He can help with adding any merchandise ideas. So thank you to Mo for...
Yes, thank you, Mo. And now people are saying, and I was just going to tell you, people are saying, well, how the hell did Bill not know that it was going up? Okay. And I'll tell you how Bill didn't know. Okay. Because, I stay out. I'm on a lot of threads.
There's a lot of stuff going on, by the way.
No, but I'm on a lot of threads.
There's a lot going on.
And Brittany and Mo have been going back and forth on a thread for the last 2 days about something. I won't get into it because it's irrelevant of what it's about. And, and they were like massive emails. So one wanted this, one wanted that. Okay. So Bill knew. How did I know? I didn't know what was going on tonight.
It's not. Well, I don't know the link again.
Well, the thing is,
you need a link. It's not on the website.
No, I did get. Bo gave me a link.
Yeah,
like 3 days ago to get.
It's not linked on our. It's not linked on our website yet, so you can't get to it.
This was my back end link. Okay, that I was supposed to go enter my password and give some PayPal information. Okay, and what happened was it didn't let me in. Okay, it wouldn't. It just kicked me out. So then I started seeing the thread between him and Brittany, and I said, okay, I got enough to do. I'll follow up on it later. Oh. So that's why. But
yeah, exactly. Well, like I said, there's a lot of there's about 50 different.
Here's what I say. I love independence.
Yeah, I was
love
going to say
people
there's like
taking
50.
initiative, and so I'm very happy it's out. So when I said in 15 days, I guess we're October 15th
You meant
now.
15
Well,
seconds.
we're trying
Oh,
to
yeah, I
follow
said-
your schedule, because when you do a release schedule for a game, usually it magically appears a week or two at people's doorstep. So,
Oh yeah,
so
that's
Mo,
cool. I like
in
doing
the spirit of your release schedule, Mo wanted to do the same with the merch store. He wanted to follow your lead on the date. So he's trying to actually compliment you on your dates.
Yeah,
And trying to do but anyway, it's not linked. We'll do the links on our website. We've still got work to do, so just consider that. Just want to share it with everybody. Again, I want to thank everybody here on joining us. Again, this really came from you guys, obviously, and it's a preview mode right now, but we're gonna get it linked up. We'll have stuff. We won't have merchandise at the event at Expo. So if you want something, you really want to order it direct, just to let you know. So if you see something you like, once we really go live and have the link at the website, you want to go ahead. It's meant for you to order directly off on this special site. So that is the link again. If you want to check out the preview, there you go. So anyway, that was a nice segue. So we went, that was like a quick, see, I'm flexible. We went from a pre-order to merch, but now I need to go back to pre-order again. So I need to get ready to do that. So let me go back to our products, because we've got more to do. And if you have comments about the merch, please feel free to comment about the merchandise. If you take a peek at it, let Mo know. We'll look to improve it. It's just, we're just starting out with it. Consider it like a beta launch, and we'll be obviously doing more with it. So let me get the next pre-order ready for you, Bill and Billy. So let me just get it set up here. Just give me one moment. And so we've done Breaking the Chains 2.0. Again, every component's changed, been updated, includes the supplement, includes the mounted map, includes new scenarios, additional components. So lots of better counters. So all that's in there. So let's go back now.
It's that one.
All right, let's go back to the store. I'm going to share my screen, guys, here in a second. I just need to get this ready, and then I can share my screen. So here we go. So let's go here, Bill, next. If this is okay with you, I want to go to our deluxe edition of Europe in Turmoil. So I think everybody's very familiar with this game. This is, as you can see from the little graphic at the bottom there, this is a deluxe edition, which we'll be talking about here in a moment. This is also the same game, the original, which will have that big tournament being sponsored and hosted by Jack Staleka at Compass Expo. So this is a very popular game, and we'll have a tournament for it. And as promised, we're going to go to Bill's super cool camera. Oh, there's Billy. Now I can finally still see Bill. The lighting's much better, by the way. So whatever you did, it worked. So this is our second pre-order for tonight. This is a deluxe edition of Europe in Turmoil, and Bill's going to open up the box and start showing you what's in the box. So there's the rules booklet, obviously. Just while Bill's doing that. So of course you're going to realize that the since it's a deluxe edition, we've incorporated all the errata and and tons of clarifications, like almost like FAQs. There's the cards. Tons of FAQ materials been added to the game as well. We've made it a mounted game map. So there's some of the cards. You'll see the map is now mounted. There's 2 new player aid cards added to this game. And the designers added a new scenario to the game as well. So basically what we're doing is we've really upgraded the quality.
This is cool.
Oh, there's the 2 different colored dice. Yep, there you go. So I think a lot of people might have this game already, perhaps, or might know of it. So this game was getting a lot of noise for probably the first 6 months it was out, for sure. Lots of positive comments about Europe in Turmoil, for sure. So now we're going deluxe. So there's a better quality counters for the game. There you go. And one is see-through, by the way. You can see we have a see-through. We have a see-through counter there. That's how easy they punch out. It's punch board, literally. So it just pops right out of the tree. Hopefully some of you have games. Again, we've got some new player aid cards. I'm not sure exactly which are the 2 new player aid cards.
We got them.
But we've got them all. So you're getting all the player aid cards, including all the errata incorporated into the player aid cards. I took a peek at the rules, and the rules have a ton of FAQ, lots of FAQs in it to help explain the rules. This is the now mounted map because it's a deluxe edition of the game. So as you can see, we're That's the night turns for night turns. You want to use that side, obviously, for night turns.
No.
And then the
you
map
have to
itself.
own the original, and you have to paste it on this board.
There you go. Now the map has changed. So the map is not just errata, because Europe and Turmoil 2 has been worked on by the same designer, Chris van Beurden, that he made some changes to the map. He added some holding areas, some new holding areas. He added additional markers. So actually the map itself, and there's other small changes to the map as well that were made just to improve the game. So it's going to be hard to see here. I think most of the changes were on the right side of the map, but there is some like additional holding areas on the map, additional markers. But now it's a mounted map, as you can see. Now it's a mounted map.
It fell out.
Oh, yeah,
It's probably dark. The lighting is a little dark too that they have. So I'm not sure. Map's probably not too dark, actually, if that's what you're talking about.
No,
but the box art itself was always, a little bit on the darker side, I think, the box art. But here you can see there were minor changes made. Like I know the icons on the map, some of the symbols on the map were improved, and we added some holding. There were a few holding boxes that were added, and we added additional markers. So in the rules, which I read, Chris actually goes through, the designer. He talks about 6 or 7 of the major enhancements made to the game. So I'm just going off of memory of skimming the rules earlier today. So there's quite a few enhancements. And again, all the errata has been worked in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I won't show the product page yet because I think Bill's got more to show. Are you done? Okay, so I'm going to show the product page again really quickly here. So again, if you want to see what's there, you can now see this on the website. Again, the back of the box, I think it's really important to see the back of the box. So that's been added. You can zoom in to read about it here. So you get more information about it. Obviously, it talks about the new mounted map. It doesn't talk about all the enhancements that were made. That's in the rules booklet itself, but definitely the back of the box for those that aren't familiar with the game. The map itself, again, has been updated. There's additional holding areas. Some of the iconography has changed. There's been minor enhancements. So the map has changed besides being mounted, just improved for play. I've got a few of the, not all of the counter sheets, but some of the front sides of the counter sheets here for the game as well. So
you got breaking the chains up.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. I'll fix that. Okay, I'll fix that. I don't know how that happened. I can do that live, actually. So I can make that change real quick. I'll fix that for Europe and Turmoil. But I have to do it off screen. I can't do it with everybody looking at it. But I'll add the counters for sure so we can fix that. So for now, it's back of the box. And actually, let me go ahead and I'll hide for now. Let me just do this so I can go ahead and fix that one part really quickly. Because I can maybe do this really fast. Let me just fix this really quickly here. Let me see if I can bring in the right components. Hold on for 1 second. Yes, here we go. So let me do this. I'm going to try to... Okay, it's just going to be 2 images I'm going to be adding, actually. So let me get that done, and then we can look at it. So just doing this right now. Going to update it, and we'll go back to the product page. You'll see this update live. So sorry about that. And we'll go back to the product page once the update's done. So there we go. So let me go back to the product page, which is here. Let me close this out. Let me refresh the page because we had the wrong counters. So here's just like, as I was saying, there's just 2 counter sheets I was showing. Just they were the wrong counter sheets. So here's a sample of the fronts of counter sheet number 4. Just to give you an idea. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Let's add it back into the stream. How's that? And we can zoom in on it. Nice. I can just make it a whole so that we can see a lot better. Yes, you can zoom in, go crazy, look at the artwork as detailed as you want. You can really see the detail, take it all in. Absolutely no problem to do that from our website. And then some of the counter sheets are pretty much identical, just the numbers change in terms of the tokens. So here again, you can zoom in, and there's about 3 counter sheets worth of these various tokens here. So I just bothered showing one of them. But again, this gives you an idea of the quality of the artwork of the pieces in the game. So just want to be able to share that with everybody. So that is now fixed. So that was about a 30-second fix. I'll add more artwork over the weekend and early next week. I'd like to get some of the cards. I'm waiting actually for some other image assets to come through. So I'll definitely look forward to showing that. But again, here's the product page for the game. Talks about what's new in this release. Again, the mounted map, new player aid cards scenario, and again, other changes. The map has also been improved. It's not just errata. It's also enhancements. and the designer notes to the game goes through at least six of the key enhancements made to the design. So let's say thanks, Don. I fixed that really quickly. So there we go. Yeah, we don't need no stinking errata for the website, right? So that's been taken care of. So we did that. Is it a crib off Twilight Struggle? I think somewhat, sort of, or maybe that one, or Past the Glory. I'm trying to remember what Chris told me in an interview, but yeah, it's sort of based on that genre, to be honest. So there you go. Brittany likes the stars there. There you go. Star chits are adorable. So, and Jack's played the game, and again, Jack's hosting the tournament, so Jack's the expert. I would defer to Jack as the expert on Europe and Turmoil because he's got such vast experience with the game and hosting events. So definitely check with Jack on that. So again, you'll get more information about the game here. Lots of information about the game. Again, it's a real popular seller. We're glad to have it back in a deluxe edition. Think everybody's going to enjoy the upgrades, and that Chris did do those enhancements to the game to his own design. And with that, I'm going to hide my screen because I need to do one more update, Bill, as you know, which one that is. And I'm going to assume the artwork is going to be all correct for this next one as well. I don't think we'll see. Hopefully, we won't see counter sheets for South China Sea or something else. Who knows? Or some Rommel game or something. Well, hopefully, we'll get it right this time. So let me get it ready. So, yep. So you're doing a little sneak peek there already. So there it is, Europe and Turmoil 2. So I'm going there right now as well. And let me just show it here on screen for everybody to see it.
Where?
Right here.
So there we go. So Europe and Turmoil 2. This is the interbellum years between the wars, 1920 to 1939. So Chris Van Burden again has returned. He's taken not only enhancing the original game, but now taking it to the interwar period. So we're gonna zoom in on you, Bill, if you want to show. There's the rules for the game.
No, I see it now.
Oh,
It's just when
What happened? Something must have happened that I missed there.
Yeah,
So
it's just funny stuff.
Jeffrey likes the cover. It's Turmoil Night. It's definitely Turmoil Night tonight. Europe is back in turmoil yet again. And then I'll ask Phil this question in a second. I'm not sure there will be, so I'll try to remember that question for you. David says he's got the original, so he's looking forward to covering the interbellum period here.
Yeah, that's nice. I like
All right, there we go. So there's the rules booklet for the game. So again, this is a brand new design to everybody. So one thing to think about while Bill is showing this is what Chris did in enhancing Europe and Turmoil was to get it more in sync and in line with this new design for the interbellum years, the interwar
just in the first
period. So some of the design and some of the new design ideas that Chris had for this new design was implemented for the original Europe and Turmoil. That's why we have map enhancements and other things, because Chris had some ideas from this new design that he wanted to retrograde to the other one.
See, there's cards.
There's the cards. Jack's play tested this game as well, he's mentioning here. So Alan on YouTube likes the artwork. Glad to see that. So you can do a whole Turmoil weekend now with two whole games on it. So there's a replacement chart for interwar period. Event, there's the event chart. Can you show that event chart again, Bill? Actually, I got it on the website, I think. I've got that on the website. So I'll be able to show that. Event chart is very interesting. There you go. As Paul says, yes, I don't know. Seems like everything's in turmoil lately, but yeah, this will definitely during this period, 1920 to 39, absolutely. Tony's asking, do we do a bundle for both? I don't think we do a bundle. I think we just recommend and try to mention that if you add Europe and Turmoil, either game, to the shopping cart, we'll refer or recommend the other title in case you aren't aware of it, because we definitely recommend these two titles together. I'll leave it to Bill as far as if he wants to arrange a bundle offer for sure.
A bundle for what?
They were asking if there's a bundle to get both games as a bundle. And I said, well, we do what's called sort of like a cross-sell reference or recommendation. Yeah. So if somebody picks the one game, we'll mention in the shopping cart that there's another game very close to there's a cousin game to it, so people don't miss it. But I don't know, as far as bundle pricing, Bill, I'll leave that to you. That's your
Now
territory.
He's working, okay, Chris, the designer, is actually handing in a no peace 30-year war game.
Ah, great.
And his next one he's working on for us is Europe in Turmoil in the 18th before World War One.
Before World War One. Okay.
Well, no, it'd be like in the 1800s, 1870 to 19, whatever the period before the Europe in Turmoil.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I don't know if we're using swastikas at all, but just to be honest, you absolutely can't use them on any game covers, etc. With regulations, we would never go there anyway.
You can't use them because Germany won't let them.
Yeah, so there's
in Germany.
there's country regulations that our game would not hit markets if we did things in that way. So and that's been that way for a long time.
That's been that way for.
So here's the mounted map, everybody. So again, that's why we're doing deluxe edition of Europe in Turmoil, the original, because we've got a mounted map now for this one as well. So we'll zoom in. There's the map. So similar style, obviously, but we're covering this new period now. So there you go. Absolutely. So that's the mounted map, same size as the other one. So we can do like a Turmoil theme. Future Compass Expo won't happen this year. Won't be ready in time. But 2023, I can see a Europe in Turmoil Grudge extended tournament play, which Jack can probably help us with host. So we can do all kinds of fun with Turmoil for sure in a future expo. Yeah, everything we've shown tonight, by the way, is going to be a mounted map board. So all 3 games we've shown, which are now on the pre-order system. There's the counter sheet for everybody right there, showing some of the personalities during that interwar period. So really nice job on the counter sheets there that Bill was just showing there for a moment. Let's see here. Yeah, Gimpy is aware of the whole regulations, so that's pretty standard for sure. We're using, there's an eagle symbol. There's other symbols that commonly get used because a lot of games, they're in the same, we're all, treated the same way, basically. That's pretty standard.
Very standard.
All right. And anything else to show from the box? Else, I'll go back to the pre-order page if you want when you're done. We're almost on the hour here, so we're trying to keep up with everything for sure. I think we're doing pretty good on time tonight, actually. Anything else there, Bill?
Yeah, okay, I get that.
Okay, well, we'll see about 2020 and everything in Turmoil. Yeah, that's something we could probably do. There's America 2040. There's all kinds of stuff in Turmoil. What's the time span? So again, Europe in Turmoil 2, if you look at the website, all the time periods are shown. Because don't forget, I'm also giving you, I'll go right here. So for both games, you're also going to see
pre-orders.
Yeah, the guy what?
For both games, you're also going to see the back of the box. So here's the back of the box. So this is going to be very helpful.
New customer pre-order.
Oh, this is the wrong, something happened here. This is the wrong box showing. I don't know why. I updated it earlier today. So something's going on with the website.
Europe in Turmoil, see?
So Europe in Turmoil is 1920 to 1939. That's Europe in Turmoil 2. The website's doing something funky.
We did break in the chain.
Because I updated the box bottom. Here's the counter sheets.
Hello.
Here's the event chart, by the way. So Bill was showing this earlier. It's hard to zoom in right now. So here is the event chart for the game. And again, I'm going to have to see what happened with the website's having issues. It's not logging the right image files, but I'll get that fixed. So I will work on that. But let's see. We've got definitely the back of the box is wrong. I know I updated this earlier today. So I have to see what's going on with the images. So there is an updated image for back of the box because the years are wrong on the back of the box. I know that's been fixed. The map should be correct. That is the correct map. And you can zoom in here and get a good view of the map, everybody. So that is not a problem at all. And I will have to check out the counter sheets. I think I have to check as well. I'm not sure. I think the counter sheets are not correct. So let me go off screen with that. So, Bill, while you're doing that, I want to check something because the website is it's not doing what it should be doing here. So, let's see what's going on. Let's see if I can get this fixed somehow. Let's see what's going on. So, I'm going to see if I can get the back of the box fixed because that is the wrong back of the box.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Oh, it's so it's so
Yeah, I know.
But when they open it, wait, what? Ah.
But I get more years. So it's a benefit.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that later.
Stupid. Stupid comments. That'd be a nice hit.
Yeah, Combat 1 is going to be released end of November.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the website, Bill. There's a few things, the graphics aren't working right, so I'll get that fixed tonight. No problem. So let's see the questions. You answered a question about. Okay, so let's see if there's any questions from anybody. So definitely post any questions you have right now because we're on the hour. So again, you'll see information on the website. I'm going to actually update Europe in Turmoil 2 because I'm going to remove some of the counter sheets that are on there right now because they are not correct as well. So I'll have to solve that later. But we do have the back of the box there. I'll get that updated as well because the back of the box is not the one I posted earlier today.
What?
So that is interesting.
And what? What do you mean?
All righty. Let's see if there's any more questions here. Release date for Western Front Ace.
Yeah, well, it's in printing, so I would say probably, hopefully before April of next year.
Yep. I'll have to check David about more information about the 30 Years War No Peace. I don't know if we have any more information on the No Peace.
Dave, I did email you. I emailed you a couple days ago because David asked if he thought about doing 30-year war, and I did email him and say that Chris is actually did that, and he's handing it in to us. So that's all been completed.
All right, there we go. You may have mentioned this already while I was checking the website. Estimated release date for these new pre-orders?
Sometime first half 2023.
Okay.
Towards the end of first half.
Okay. More information on Sniper Kill confirmed. I think we can get
that's gonna I think that's coming late December.
Late December. Okay, sounds good. And I'll probably have the designer on as we get closer to ships. And of course, the Kickstarter will have a lot of more information about Sniper Kill confirmed as well. Sorry, Jason, to read. You had to sell both your combat games with the cost of living crisis in the UK. Very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's sad.
I know everybody's tightening their budgets, I'm sure. It's a whole new game, as Bill mentioned, for Stellar Horizons, Michaela. So it's a standalone expansion. So I guess it could be, Bill, just to clarify, can it be combined with the original Stellar Horizons if you have the original, or is it only by itself you would play it? Do you know that?
I know I did contact him, and I think that you could it's going out further in the galaxy.
All right, so probably you could.
Yeah, it's a separate thing, so you don't need the first one. But I'm sure you can. I'm sure there's some kind of combination.
Yeah, and then Mo, as Mo mentions, we'll have the Learn to Play series. Mo, by the way, just posted recently a second Learn to Play session. The latest one posted is on the Third World War game again, looking a closer look at air operations, just to let you know. Also, American Tank Ace is going to be released very soon, within about a week. Next Thursday, I think, correct?
Yeah, next Thursday.
So next Thursday, Andrew, the American Tank Ace game will start shipping. So a week from today. In other words, when we do our Compass Life session, it'll be shipping. Okay, I think we're all good. So just to let everybody know, we have some new people here as well. So I want to give you time. So please enter in the comments section on either Facebook or on YouTube, where you can just add a comment. Please type #townhall. That will give you a chance to win a free game tonight. So we have like 224 people live right now. So yeah, chances are, that's a pretty good size audience. So we really appreciate, like I said, the international coverage tonight has really been fantastic as well. So please get in your #townhall right now, because and you only have to enter it one time. That's going to get you entered into our drawing. And I see we have 222 people already entered. So it looks like most people have already got their entries in. I'll give it another few seconds here, but we won't do the drawing. Yep.
Okay. Empires Alliances was really Guns of August by the same designer. It was really Guns of August redo, and very it was really the next generation of Guns of August. Okay. And it did okay for us. Okay. One thing so I did contact the designer about a month ago, okay, and said, look, I think it was too big for me. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a nostalgic guy. Okay,
Yeah.
and even though I bought Guns of August back when I was in my senior in my high school, and I just loved. I couldn't play it because the first set of rules you couldn't even play. Okay, so I said to him, I go, what I want to do is I want to really, okay, because Empire Alliances takes Guns of August and really,
Yeah.
it's really the basic system of Guns of August, but it makes it simplified and better. Okay, it's
Yeah.
like a whole new great game. But my issue was, it seemed like the footprint was way too big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I said is I want to do a footprint.
Yeah.
Okay, that gets it down to one map. It might be an oversized map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
and one map, go to half-inch hex, go to regular hexes.
Yep.
Okay, and say it's like because my understanding is he actually owns the rights to Guns of August.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So what I want to say is Empire Alliance Deluxe Guns of August Next Generation or something like that.
Sure.
Because you couldn't get that Guns of August correlation because it was so different in the map size, I think.
Right.
Okay. So we actually had some good conversation. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. Okay. But I think that's what we're looking at doing is doing a redo of that game with a mountain map. Okay. Well, one map. So,
That's a good idea. Yeah.
what was that?
That's a good idea. I saw the game being played also at the last Compass Expo last year.
Oh, no, it's a
they're-
great game.
Yeah.
People
A lot
love
of fun with it.
But again, the footprint, I think, was something because we made it bigger hexes. We made it,
Yeah. Yeah.
we extended the map of Guns of August. And so I think that's good. But, yeah. No, Guns of August was only a one mapper.
Yeah.
From
It's
Avalon Hill.
just the version we did was much bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's that. Oh yeah, like I said, the sales up on the website, so you can.
Yep.
Sale prices are up. The catalog should be in the mail end of next week. So end of next week, Bill's busy with a lot
Very
of
busy.
stuff.
Very busy. And then we got American Tank Ace shipping next Thursday as well. So lots of stuff going on for sure. So yeah, we can't do a lot of updates tonight just because we had to cover 3 pre-orders. We did a quick sneak preview of the Compass merch store and the Billy hood. the Billy hoodie, which was probably the most exciting news there. And the catalog pricing is already on the storefront. So we got 3 new pre-orders out of the gate. So I think this is the fun part now, Bill, where we talk about what the giveaway is for tonight's show. We had 224 people are still with us here, so they're looking forward to the drawing. And what's the big drawing for us tonight?
American Tank Ace.
Oh, American Tank Ace. Awesome. Okay, that's exciting. All right. Well, thanks again to everybody for joining us. Thanks also to those overseas. It's just great to see so many people joining us from all over the world. So thank you so much for being here tonight. And I hope you enjoyed the pre-order announcements. So let's see who's the winner. Gregory Smith's American Tank Ace, which will begin shipping next Thursday, a week from tonight. So let's see. The winner is Wargame Cat on YouTube. Now, this is somebody I'm not familiar with. Might be even a first-time viewer. I do not know. So Wargame Cat, somehow you're going to have to let us know your true identity to make sure we're getting the game to the right person. So maybe Wargame Cat, if you're here, you can post. If you could post in the chat area your name so we can verify who you are, because that's really the best way to do this. So I don't know if we can get Wargame Cat to provide us with her name, or maybe she can do an email and show her Wargame Cat account or something on YouTube. But we always have to make sure we can verify who the rightful winner is. So we'll watch the comments thread here. Exactly. So this is why we try to verify because this is what starts happening. And yeah, oh, very clever, Jeremy. Ha ha. The dog play on that one, very smart. So yeah, we'll have to figure out. We'll just have to verify that ID. I don't see a comment yet, Bill. So we'll have to figure that one out. I don't know. I don't know who the winner is yet. So I guess we just have to hope we can get verification on that one. So fingers crossed that War Game Cat is still around and can let us know. That's a big win. So I think that's about it, right? We're all good, and then we'll do another episode next week, a week from tonight. So we'll do some updates on projects and such. So we got American Tank Ace shipping as well next week, so it should be an exciting week. And I'll get into more updates of projects next week as well. So in the meantime, I'll get the I'll try to get the images fixed on the website. I don't know why they got swapped out like that, so I'll figure it out. So there we go. I do not see. I think the cat fainted because War Game Cat has not responded. So we'll just have to see. We'll track War Game Cat down. We'll figure it out. That's no problem at all. So thanks everybody. Thank you, John. Thanks to everybody for joining us tonight.
And enjoy and be safe.
That's right. Be safe, everybody. It was great to have you on tonight. We'll be back again next Thursday night. Thank you so much, everybody.
Okay.
Bye bye.